Right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Now, I want to do this quick lesson here, mainly to, newcomers. I mean, as in like new, all right. And, this is something that I heard, the Apostle Kabar, okay, he mentioned it a lot, okay, concerning, learning to be in the background, all right, learning to be quiet and just, learn, all right, learn the word and just go teach it, okay, because, hey, this truth isn't like, what I'm saying, the world or some movie where, you got this young guy that just pulls up out of nowhere, and I not, don't take it as though I'm, speaking down to anybody because I'm a young brother, so I'm just, speaking from what I've seen. Okay, this isn't like the movies where, you know, the new guy comes in and he's just different, and there's something about him, and like, he's just the way he speaks and the way he moves, and he got the OGs looking like, damn, this guy's special, yo, let's listen to him. That's not how it works in this truth. All right, when you come into this truth, there's an order. All right, there are men that have been, in this laboring before you. All right, there are elders and apostles that have been laboring before them. Okay, and so number one, understand that there's no possible way that you're gonna be on the same level as the apostles. All right, or even the elder brothers, because if there's one thing they have over, all right, over you or over us, is experience. All right. And that's something that no matter what, no matter how deep you are in the scriptures, no matter how fast you can understand the breakdowns, and no matter which of the deepest breakdowns what they've experienced, you cannot acquire because you weren't there when they were there and you didn't go through what they went through. All right. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Now understand that what you're learning, they have already learned. Okay. And they have had time to practice it. All right. And sharpen it. So hey, even when you're on a brother's common board or an elder's common board, and you're watching the stream, man, as the scriptures say, which I'm gonna get it, let your words be few. Don't you can post the precepts and so on and so forth, but it's not about being recognized as, damn, that brother's precept is on point, or damn, that brother, ooh, that brother did. You know, that's not what the ministry is about. Okay, they do the video so we can learn, and on the common board we put comments and scriptures to add to the lesson and to edify. Okay, not to be, oh, I want my scripture to be read. Yeah. He mentioned my name. Oh boy, oh boy. You know what I'm saying? That's not that's not what it's about. All right, so now this is First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11. It says, "And that ye study to be quiet, and to do your own business, and to work with your own hands, as we commanded you." Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to be quiet. Look, there's nothing wrong with being in the background. Okay, you might not get as much views. Okay, you might not, what I'm saying, your video might be on, there might be certain videos you doing, you be like, damn, this video's on point, but maybe got 2 views, 12 views, 30 views, that's okay. Okay, because that 2, that 12, that 30 was all that the Lord wanted to see it. And on top of that, YouTube is capping the amount, all right, of views and subscribers you might have. Okay, so don't worry about that. Now in the past, all right, there's been people who, personally, all right, came up to our camp, and they were on some, yeah, they're interested, da 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 da. Of course, we had them, of course, if you come to listen, we're not gonna turn you away, but you can read certain spirits and certain, you know, reasons as to why they're there. Are they actually there to learn? Okay, or are they just there because they see that, this Israelite thing is becoming big and they want to be a part of something, so they look, oh, these guys look cool. Let me come in here. Let me try to join them. All right. And you had this particular one. I'm not going to mention his name, but he came, he's acting like he's trying to learn, man's came with a Hebrew name, a garment, scriptures, everything ready, you know, and that's just cosmetics because you have all of that. But the most important thing is the knowledge. All right. And if you don't have the knowledge, the spirit, the sincerity, or the patience to learn, then it doesn't matter how fly your garment looks or how brand new your scripture is or how on point your Hebrew name is. Okay, that's not going to do you any good. So eventually he buzzed around, and he found out that, there would be times when, you have a brother, speaking, and he's like, trying to, jump in there almost like he's the teacher, and it was told to him, look, calm down. You're here to listen. All right. Understanding that you're coming from a perspective of not knowing, and you're now here to learn. So what is the best thing to use is the 2 ears that you've been given. That's why you were given 2 ears and 1 mouth. So you want to listen more so that you can understand. Maybe you might have a question about something. You can raise your hand or you can ask, and your question can be, added onto. But the little add-ons that are unnecessary, bro, there's nothing that you're gonna say. All right, most of the time, there's nothing you're gonna say that's gonna be something that's so deep no brother's ever heard it before. You know. So anyway, it was, and he found out that there was no avenue because he just wanted to jump right in. Just jump right in. But understand that us over here, brothers who are in camps and doing the works, we didn't just come and just jump right in. The Lord set it up that way. Okay. So eventually he found his way to the elders and apostles, and that was back when they were all downtown. He found his way there, and I'm watching their stream, and I see this guy right there. I'm like, what? This guy's all the way there. And basically he came there, yeah. And he said, I think he told Apostle story. He said, "Oh, I'm your fan. I'm your biggest fan," or something like that. Why? Because he was seeking recognition. He wasn't in this truth because he counted the cost and he truly feared Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It was just, I'm new, but there's so many people in this thing that I want to just jump and gain rank and recognition, without going through anything, no foundation, nothing like that. I don't want the Lord to establish me. If I can't be on the level of the elders, then the next best thing is to be recognized by the elders or recognized by a brother who's popular or da 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 da. So I could feel like I'm in it too. That's not the spirit to be in. Okay, you're here to learn. The most valuable thing that you can get from us is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures. Whether we know you, or whether we recognize you, or whether we give you props or not, or whether we re-upload your videos or not, that is not what you should be looking for. What you should be looking for is understanding the truth. That is what's going to give you salvation. Okay? Elders could speak well of you, brothers could speak well of you. But ultimately, we can't even give you salvation. We can't even save ourselves. So it's about how the Lord is looking at you. Now let's move on. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Lord," or house of the Most High, "and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil." 10,000 different emojis and powerful, sweet, oh my, holy fire lesson. Okay, that's understood. All right, I'm glad you were edified. But how are you making your calling and election sure? Is it by, complimenting a brother who did a video? Or is it by you actually doing a video? Learn, man. Watch the videos. The important thing about the video is the content from the video itself. So that's what you're supposed to do. Learn. Especially for those who are very, very new. Understand, look, like I said, you're not going to say something that's so profound. The brother's going to stop the whole stream or stop the whole video and say, "Oh, man, get that brother up here. We need him. You come speak." That's not how it works. There's order in this truth. The Lord set everybody up in a special way. So it's best, like the scriptures say, Yahushua gave the parable, to take the low seat. And when the Lord comes, he will put you in a high seat. Hey, look, there's ranks now that might change when the Lord comes. There might be certain brothers that you might have never heard of, and the Lord might say, "Yo, this guy's actually such and such, and he's over this, or he's here in the spirit." Because it's not about what you necessarily look like right now. Okay, it's about, are you doing the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? Verse 2 says, "Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High." Now, I was watching a video that the elder brother Adama had done. Basically, it was it was based on the comment that was left on the elder brother Manat Zakbar's page that he did on the video of the IUIC, doing that whole dance and folly and so on and so forth. And this individual is basically saying, "Oh, I tried to follow your teachings and such and such, and I found out that all you like to do is just talk about other camps, and you do that. Basically, you do that more than you teach the word and such and such. And I'm new in my studies, so on and so forth." So right then and there, the second you find out you're new in your studies, you shouldn't even be opening your mouth. You know, look, there's certain things that you might see, you might not personally agree with, but that doesn't mean you go out there and just say it. Certain things, if they don't have to be said, is you're better off. All right, keeping. Hey, the scriptures say a fool even a fool when he keepeth his mouth shut is counted wise. Okay, because now you just painted yourself in a bad image. Now even if you are doing the work, so on and so forth, the first impression that was given of you is, bro, why don't you just be quiet and learn? You know, because at the end of the day, guess what? The video that the elder brother Manasseh Akbar did, it's not about, getting on another camp and da da da, but it's to show you, because if you're new and you're first coming into the truth and you're seeing videos like this from the IUIC and you're thinking, and nobody is saying anything about it, letting you know that the vibe of that video is off, you might just think, oh, since nobody mentioned anything about it, it's okay. But we're supposed to mention that, okay, it, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they broke a specific law, but that's not the right mindset, the right mind frame, or the right spirit to be in. Okay? So that way you can know, all right, you know what? Da 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 da. But anyway, verse 2, it says, Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High. For the Most High is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few. Okay? Let thy words be few, man. Okay? Look, if you on a common board and you see an elder addressing somebody who's a scoffer, or maybe getting at somebody, or somebody says something on a common board, especially if you're young, all right, or you're new, you don't necessarily have to say, join in with the, hey, you da da da, you a demon, or shut up, or women da da da. Bro, just, you're better off just being quiet. That's why they have moderators, and they can do what they got to do. Okay, remember, you're here to learn. If you went up to a camp and you're hearing brothers speak and some commotion comes up, if it's like maybe somebody from another camp going back and forth, your best bet is to be quiet and to watch and learn what you can from it. You of course you might support the brothers you're listening to, but that doesn't mean you jump in there. What are you talking about? You wrong. I've been in this thing 3 weeks, but I'm telling you, the brothers already got it. Okay, just learn. All right. So moving on, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 20, verse 5. It says, There is one that keepeth silence and is found wise, and another by much babbling becometh hateful. Because eventually it's like you're talking too much. All right? You don't want to use too many words, or else your words become superfluous. It becomes unnecessary. It's too much. Just get straight to the point. Say what you have to say. Let the words that you say mean something, not how many of it that you use. All right? It says, some man holdeth his tongue because he hath not to answer, and some keepeth silence knowing his time. All right? And those are people that will be considered wise. Okay? It says a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity, but a babbler and a fool will regard no time. Every 2 seconds there's something being said. Every 2 seconds I'm here saying this, saying that, da da da. Bro, there's no need. He that useth many words shall be abhorred. You might be thinking, yeah, I'm constantly, what I'm saying, letting my words be known. Guess what? People in the background is like, yo, bro. Like, even elder brothers ain't talking that much on on the comment board or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Even elders that be watching in the background, just maybe they'll post one or two precepts here and there. So that should be what? That should be an indicator that you should, maybe I should learn from that. Maybe it's not, the best idea to jump and use, 10,000 different words on here, you know, because guess what? At the end of the day, if a brother's doing a video, right? Yeah, he's constantly monitoring the comment board, but it's easier if he just looks and he sees precepts than if he's seeing, because he has to now stop whatever scripture he's reading or whatever he's saying to monitor the comment board, and all he sees is boom, 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 unnecessary comments. All right. It says, and not necessarily that it's taken away from the lesson, but if you don't have to, you don't have to. Like I said, this is mainly for new, because there are a lot of new people that are coming into the truth. Okay. It says, and he that taketh to himself authority therein shall be hated. Moving on, last precept. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 7, verse 14. Use not many words in a multitude of elders, and make not much babbling when thou prayest. Understand that there's only a set amount of scriptures in the Bible. All right. And by the time you might be pulling a certain precept, another brother might have already put it. Or the elder might have already pulled it out. Or the brother doing the video might have already mentioned it. You know? So it's like, it's not about, oh, I want to be the first one to post the precept so that it can be read. No, if it's posted, it's posted. The job is done. If you want to say something, but somebody else already says it, the message has already been out there. That's the point. You know, it doesn't mean you go and just rephrase it so that you can say it because you want an opportunity to say something that's not going to do you good. Your best bet is to stay in the background, continue to work, and the Lord will establish you in due time. All right? You continue to do the works. Eventually, what? By thy works, by thy fruit, you're going to be known. Yo, this brother's diligent. Yo, he's doing da-da-da, you know? And that's how the Lord sets it up. Whoever sees your videos, that's up to the Lord. If your channel gets taken down, that's up to the Lord. You know, everything that happens, remember, is set up by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. The Lord could be very, very happy and pleased with you, and no brother might know you. You know, you might have 3 subscribers. You're doing a video, and the Lord is extremely happy with what you're doing. You know, but if your focus is more on recognition, okay, which is, hey, that's something that, you know, it's like I said, when you're new, you have to learn the balance of that, because you just might get caught up in that, you know. Yeah, like I see the way, you know, whenever this brother does a video, the vibe that's around it, you know, or the way it's, you know, it's you know, the views it gets, or this or that, I want to do that. That's not how it works. Okay, this isn't a overnight thing. No, the main thing about this truth is to learn it and go out and teach it. Okay, and your best bet doing that is just come, be quiet, unless you have a question. Even if you have a question, look, exhaust all your options before you go and ask it. Okay, exhaust all your options. All right, your options. Use the search engine. You know, go on. You can literally go on a brother's page, go to the search bar, all right, and type in, if you're looking for a certain breakdown or you have a certain question, type it in, or go on the search engine, type in GMS and type in your question. All right, and you watch the videos and it'll be covered. Okay, so learn, as the scripture said, eat the whole roll and go and teach. All right, that is what's going to give you salvation. So with that, I hope you were edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.